Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Children of Morta. Now, last time we had a relatively unsuccessful run with Kevin. The run wasn't really going anywhere, but what finally ended it was one of the more annoying events to do, and it's one of those which I really hope I only get as a ranged character, because if I get it as a melee character, especially on hard mode, then either I'm gonna fail the event, or I'm gonna die trying to do it, unless I'm just way overpowered. And in this case, what happened was we died. That's okay, because we didn't really die, we just, got whisked away by magic, and we are able to fight again another day. Before we look at this event in the middle, actually, let's look at this event first.
Ashmal the cat, when he deigned to make an appearance, was the perfect playmate for Linda and Kevin.
Another short and sweet cutscene talking about the cat. I'm gonna go back to the shelter, and I'm gonna continue giving treats to the deer, getting him, just making sure he's happy, because I do want to constantly have that experience bonus. And let's now go to the Book of Rhea, because we do have enough money to get the second upgrade for it. Now a 20% bonus to all the morve that we find. And now we are gonna... I guess let's take a look around, see if anything is happening. Doesn't look like it. Mark's just chilling by the outside. We see John sharpening his weapon. Lucy's on the shelter. There's a deer outside. Linda and Kevin playing with the cat. Mary just chilling on the rocking chair. Riker the wolf cub seems to like his new home. And Grandma Margaret, not sure where she is. Maybe she's up here? No. Well, Ben is up here. Not sure where Grandma Margaret is. Maybe she's gone into the caves to do some research. We have seen her there occasionally, so maybe that's it. Or maybe I'm just blind and she's right here and I can't see where she is. Anyway, we're gonna go back into the caves. And having had a couple of non-story progress runs, we are gonna now go to the third section of the Caeldippo Caves. Anai-Dya's dominion. And as you can see, Mark is still suffering from the corruption fatigue, but it has gone down a little bit. It was, I believe, 56% last time, and it's gone down by 14%. So in another 3 runs, he should be fine. We're gonna be Linda. Unfortunately, we still don't have Lucy yet, but I think Linda's gonna do pretty well. Let's just go straight in.
The time had come at last. She could finally fight real enemies, afraid but excited. The younger daughter of the Bergsons wondered if she would pass this test.
Huh. So it seems that Lucy is going to be accompanying us. It's been a while since I've played this, so I don't remember all the little event details. But... you had to hit me past everything else. So Lucy is now here, and she is a ranged character. She launches fireballs. She does a lot of damage. And unfortunately, I don't think she's gonna be here for the entire 3 floors. Because if she did, this would be a cakewalk. They have such a long range. But so do I, so I guess it's I guess it's fair. But yeah, she is gonna help us out a lot on this floor, even if she's not gonna be here the whole time. And she is by far my favorite family member. And you will see why once we get a chance to play as her. But even in this little demonstration where all she is doing is using her basic attack, even here you can probably get a sense of why she is so much fun. And we've leveled up. It's just... Going back to talking about Linda for a second, it's just so safe fighting these enemies with powerful melee attacks as her. Because you can damage enemies from out of their range. As Mark, John, and Kevin, you have to put yourself in danger to attack enemies. And it's really tough when there are a lot of different enemies around you, and often they will all start their attacks at slightly different timings, meaning it's hard to dodge them. Or like you dodge one, but then you get hit by the guy who started his attack slightly later than the others. So what do we want to do? We have one skill point. We can, while standing still, damage increases with each arrow, or Guardian Rage. I want Guardian Rage. And we can get the other one next time. It might even not be a bad idea to just save skill points for 3 levels to make the crescendo even stronger, because it is helping us out a lot. Another one of these. What's your deal? You're yeah, that was... I mean, it was made trivial because of the fact that Lucy is there, and for the purposes of this demonstration, she is invincible. I'm just gonna pick up runes as we go along because I'm feeling pretty comfortable about this run, and I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much about saving things. So I'm just gonna be picking up runes as we go along to make things go a bit faster, and more experience is also welcome. There is an upgrade at the Book of Rhea which will make shrines last longer. And that is something that I will get eventually. But for now, I want to focus on as much as I can to get the one that improves your gold gain, because I like to get that early on. And it seems that a lot of these guys are still targeting me rather than Lucy, which is smart, but also something to keep in mind, because you might intuitively think that they would target the thing that's closer to them. Okay, this is a dangerous little spot. It seems that Lucy can still trigger the spike traps even though they don't damage her. That's something to be mindful of if you're backtracking with her following you. Okay, let's just be level-headed as we go through this area. We have a healing shrine as well. Obelisk of Vitality. I'm just gonna use it. I thought maybe we didn't have its codex entry. We have enough healing on the ground that it's irrelevant whether we take it or not. I just wanted to... Oh, make sure we weren't missing out on anything. Penetrating enemies, that's a good one. We haven't even fully used up that one yet. Now, what's going on here?
I did it, said Lucy when she met Grandma. Margaret's proud smile signaled the end of Lucy's training. She now had to return home to tell her mother, and hopefully put some of her worries to rest.
Okay. I think now is gonna be when Lucy is gonna be unlocked. And this is the way to the next floor, but before I go there...
The gods offered this, for the hardships at least.
This is really good, because this will heal us up and it is rechargeable. It is a really slow and slightly cheesy way of making sure you're fully healed before important moments. Okay. I think that's all for the first floor. Yeah. And unfortunately, we no longer have Lucy helping us out. But I think we're gonna do just fine. I think we're gonna be A-okay. Alright. Whoops. Oh my god, I thought I would have had him stun locked. But this is a good opportunity to show how much healing we get from the thing. A fair amount. I think probably didn't even really need to heal there. But as you can see, it has a very long cooldown. So... while you... Come on, man. I hate that they can fire from off-screen. Like, you can't see where the shots are coming from, and they're just there. The reason I don't like shots coming from off-screen is because the only reason it's a challenge is due to the contrivance of this being like an overhead isometric kind of game. Like, if this was in first person, of course you would be able to see this guy at the end of the corridor and know that he's about to shoot. But the only thing that's preventing me from knowing that there's a guy readying a ranged attack is because the game is laid out in this way. But fortunately, for the most part in this game, you won't have too much of a problem with that. Alright. Come on. That one was my fault. I just didn't notice him. And already, without Lucy to help us, we are facing some strife, mainly because of these ranged enemies. But we're doing a lot better than we were with any of the melee characters. Whoa, come on. I don't like their really long range. We do have some healing on the ground. Come on. Don't like the fact that they can't be stun locked with a ranged character. Maybe that was done for balance reasons, but I don't think that was necessary. I think if they're getting hit by arrows, they shouldn't be able to just immediately launch an arrow of their own. It's, that's a bit much. Come on, this is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Alright, let's get it together. Alright, let's... And it's a bit finicky with a controller because the auto-aim isn't always great. That could be pretty good. Lower prices. We have some gemstones as well. yet another gemstone. So, depending on if we find something good in the store, that could really turn this run around. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay. This guy's glitched into the wall. Let's get some healing. And I think we're gonna have to... Well, I guess we could do that. I'm waiting for us to level up before I start picking up health on the ground. What does this do? Faster rage regeneration. I'll just take that right now, and I will use up my rage. Because we do have an elite... Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. I do want to get as much rage as I can back while this thing is active. I'm even gonna pick up health. That health was a bit hard to see. Implosive shot? What at the cost of reducing what? Hang on, at the cost of reducing the area. Okay, I think we can work with that. Alright, let's... Alright, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't like the lack of precision with the controller, coupled with the fact that these guys are essentially aimbots that will seek you at 100% accuracy. That's one change that I would make to this game, is giving these guys less than 100% accuracy.
Shady, he instead adopted the title Mysterious Shopkeep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna buy almost everything. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this, and I'm gonna use it. Now we're faster. Get a bit of our rage back. Alright. How are we doing? We're doing fine. Let's get some more health back. I should have used that earlier to get it cooling down quicker. But I think we're gonna do fine. Oh my god, walked right through those spikes. Enemies like this we're okay dealing with. Increased damage, decreased movement speed. I'm gonna take this just because we only just increased our movement speed. So this puts us back at the neutral point. But we also get more damage. And I think we're in good shape now. Come on, man. I'm saving my crescendo for either elites or if we have enough of it left over for the boss. I'm just hoping to do damage via regular attacks. Uh-oh. Okay, got a bit of a killing streak bonus. Alright, I'm quiet because I'm concentrating. Okay. Yeah, that guy was the one who was worrying me because I knew he could launch that kind of an attack. And this is a new enemy type. I think this will just spawn enemies until you take it out. And I think you can get experience for killing the enemies. But really, the smart play is to just take it out quickly. Or it's just gonna make everything drag out longer. Can we get another level up? That's a good question. And I think the answer is yes. Not on this floor, but before we reach the boss. Okay. The big guy's down. Got a lot of rage on the ground. But unless I absolutely need to, I am not
Before
going to...
the hero was a game of chance and memory.
Okay. This, at least, we can eventually get. Let's start from the left. Okay, it wasn't that. It's not number 2. And I don't think we get an experience for killing these enemies. So it's 3, 1, 2, 4. Okay, that was relatively painless. What do we get for all that? Corpses have less chance to get corrupted. I mean, I'll pick it up. But I'm okay with corrupted corpses because it's a way to get a bit of extra experience. And come on. Don't like how they go straight for you. I mean, playing with a controller, I don't have 100% accuracy. The arrows don't always go where I want them to, so I don't think it's fair that these guys can pinpoint target me from across the screen with their piddly little bows. Alright. Step back because I knew that thing was about to explode. And we've got a good build going on here. We do a bit of damage over time just for hitting enemies normally. And we have some high damage moves as well. Although I haven't used my crescendo for a while because I'm saving the rune that we got. There's another. Oh god, come on. I'm just gonna heal back up. I don't think I need to use my... Excuse me? I was gonna say, I don't think I need to use my crescendo on this guy because we can just back away and take him out like that. That's good. Is that gonna be useful? I don't think so. I'm just gonna take it for fun. I mean, if it was a tighter spread, then I think it could be more useful, but currently, I don't think... Are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, and I got hit again because I'm still upset about that. Okay, what are you doing? Alright, let's not completely lose the plot. Let's instead go to the right. Let's go to the areas we haven't been to. And maybe there are going to be enemies to fight. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, there's at least one guy over there. Is there going to be anything... I think this is the starting zone, right? There can't be anything... Yeah, okay. We've wasted most of our experience shrine, but we do need to take the health that's on the ground. Because we know we're not going to be leveling up on this floor. So this is a thing we need to do before we leave. And unfortunately that means not getting any benefit out of the experience shrine, although I guess we got benefit from killing that one enemy. Now, what's going on up here?
Grandma was already there, as always, before the Bergson could have a look around. Those who approach the light will gain more valuable experiences, was how the tablet was explained.
Alright, so we unlocked something else from the Book of Rhea, which I assume is going to be related to experience gain. Another thing that's good to get early on. And there is another shrine over here that I'm going to quickly touch before jumping on to the last floor. I'm even going to heal using the thing. Alright. Obelisk of Force, not that useful as a ranged character, but, you know, okay to have. And, yeah, we're just gonna go. I'm feeling quietly confident, although I don't remember how this boss fight goes. And I'm not looking this stuff up beforehand. Just because I want to see how well I can respond to it, even if I've forgotten. Kind of almost going in blind again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these 3 arrows are actually throwing me off a little bit. Although it's situationally useful like that when enemies are coming from angles that are kind of close, but not really. Let's get our thing.
Compensation bestowed by the gods.
Okay. Is that gonna be better than this? No, I'm gonna hold on to this. Because if necessary, we can cheese the fight by just... I did that out of reflex, but I meant to save my crescendos. Now we do need gemstones. I do want to open that if at all possible. And our lower... How did you hit me? Like, first of all, what hit me? And how? Yeah, I'm gonna start using some of my crescendos, because this area is a little ridiculous. Oh, no, we have a very dangerous enemy. No. You see, he will drop a meteor on the ground, which will stun you in place if it hits you. Now we need to start clearing out some of these enemies, because if we don't, it's gonna be a bad situation. You might actually die. Okay, we killed that guy. It would be embarrassing to die without reaching the boss on a run where we got essentially infinite healing, but that almost happened right there. We found the more dangerous version of the elite enemies in this game, the ones with a red rather than a yellow icon above them. Forget what they're called, but they are really not to be messed with. When standing still, the arrows will become more damaging, I think. I'm gonna hold on to that. I would rather build Linda around being able to move back while shooting, and for that I'm gonna put more points into the ability that makes her stamina drain less quickly. But we are pretty far from the next level up. Now, what hit me? Excuse me, what hit me? Was that the enemy with the bow that was close? Did he launch a shot right before he died? Or was it something else? We do have some healing on the ground. Just gonna help us out a little bit. Even more healing on the ground. I'm just gonna pick up the healing. Okay, I'm concentrating hard. I do want to make the most of this run. Yeah. I was really intent on killing that guy with the trap. Could have killed him a lot sooner, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kill you in this very specific way. And that's how it's gonna be. Come on. And now I got hit by the same trap, so it's a bit of a poetic justice, I guess. Okay, I am not playing as well as I should be. But I'm being bailed out by my lucky build, and also the health that seems to be dropping pretty regularly. Alright. Okay. This guy have the same... yeah, he has the same thing. The same deal. We don't want to get stopped by that ability of his. Chance to stun them. Oh, yeah, it's on our normal attack. Interesting. Maybe that would be good for the boss. Okay. Okay. Can we get enough experience to level up before the boss? I'm thinking no. Because we've already cleared out a large portion of this floor. Look at how straight that arrow went when a lot of my arrows were going into the wall because of how finicky the controller is. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna hold on to my gems for now. Maybe there's gonna be something really good in the final shop. I'm gonna save that for the boss.
Rhea's mercy can make the impossible possible, is all Margaret whispered.
Alright, we've unlocked something else. That's gonna be good. And you have nothing else to say? Okay, that's fine. We have some more areas on this floor to explore. And I need to make a note to not forget to pick this up. Okay. Don't forget to take that. Okay, what are you doing, dude? Is he dead? Did I kill him? Probably. Probably. Okay. Our heal has also come off cooldown. Hopefully we don't need to use it. And as you can see, a very scary looking boss icon. This would be good to have. Chance to throw an axe. 3 boulders. Breathe fire on a cone. I'm not interested in any of that. I do want to find one more gemstone. so I can buy that Divine Grace. We're not gonna need... We're not gonna need healing, because we can make our own healing. We have a little bit of an edge going into this fight because we'll have full Guardian Rage, but after we use the Guardian Rage, you know, we're gonna have to wait for it to regenerate again. And this is a bit of a tough little corner because we have that thing over here that spawns other enemies. I think it's going down. Yep, the damage over time did it. Sure, I'll take that. Why not?
Something more sinister
Oh.
will be appearing soon.
This is one of the things where we need to wait for them to summon whatever they're summoning and then kill it. And...
A greater enemy,
Yeah.
but also a greater reward.
Oh no, this is a potentially a very bad idea. So the key with this guy is always, after some time passes, wait for the meteor to fall before fighting him, because you do not want to get stuck in place by the meteor and then have that guy come and bash you. Okay, now we can take these guys down. You know what? I'm gonna save this rune for the boss. I'm gonna use this rune against these enemies. Okay. We are doing pretty well. Just one last area to check, and it looks like there's nothing there. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do I want to open 2 of these? Or do I want to get that grace that will occasionally launch an axe? I think I want to open 2 of these. Because it'll give us money, and that's more permanent progress. And we have already seen that thing that launches axes. So we don't need its codex entry. We could have looked at some of the other things on sale, but for now I do want as much money as possible. We also have shrines, or a shrine. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take this shrine. We're gonna go to the exit. We are gonna go straight to the boss fight. This is gonna be a tough fight. I don't know if we're gonna win. It all depends on how well I remember. Ooh, and Riker is here. What he will do is, before you go into the boss fight, he'll give you a bit of extra healing. So he's, that's his way of saying, thank you.
Anai-Dya, the mother of beasts and goddess of anguish, a protector, being of stone made living.
And I just realized I forgot to get the correct... uh-oh, no. The correct rune for my primary attack. Oh no, I'm frozen in place. Don't... Oh no. I'm gonna use my Guardian Rage because... Okay. That was entirely due to the Guardian Rage. Had I had to fight him normally, he would have landed the one extra hit that he would have needed to kill me. So that was well timed, but also a bit of good fortune. Okay.
Finally free of the corruption's hold, Anai-Dya gazed upon the Bergson, her emerald eyes weary with exhaustion. The spirit's words took life, forming images to reveal what was hidden from the Bergsons. And us, spirits three, knelt before the mountain god U to swear fealty. Our wills were set on peace. His was set on testing ours. And as the test drew to a close, we discovered our wretched ending. As the mountain god exacted vengeance on the children of Anai-Dya and tainted Rhea with the corruption. Thus was another truth revealed to the Bergson, but many more were hidden still. Questions were abundant in the Bergsons' minds. If the mountain god was the source of the corruption, what had made him wreak such havoc? How had no one known about him before? They needed to find the next spirit, as maybe they had an answer to some of their questions. More truths awaited them in the land of the winds. And now the Fire Child was ready.
All right. I think we're done with the cutscenes for now. We do have one more. I guess it's probably going to be a short one, so let's just quickly take a look at it.
Why would the mountain god corrupt the world? What kind of evil was it that brought it forth? For Margaret, these questions were as important as where and how.
Okay, so we had a, I think it's safe to call it, successful run. It got pretty tense at the end, and the only thing that carried us through was the Guardian Rage that I had been saving up for that fight. And I think even the triple shot ended up helping us out, because I think the guy was big enough that all three of the shots were hitting him. So even though I thought I picked the wrong rune going into the fight, maybe due to my own forgetfulness, I, despite myself, ended up picking the right one. So we won, and I'm pretty happy with that. We are undefeated with Linda. And importantly, I think we have also now finally confirmed unlocked our next character, Lucy, who is my favorite. And next episode, we'll see about what we want to do. Whether we want to jump straight into the next area, or maybe stay in the Caeldippo Caves for a while, because there are a lot of random encounters that we have yet to find, and I do intend to find all of them in this playthrough. So I think that's going to be all for now. We do have some more to spend at the either the workshop or the Book of Rhea, but I think I'm going to do that at the start of the next episode, because this one has been pretty long and pretty intense so far. So yes, we have indeed unlocked Lucy. We've unlocked a few new things, and the rest are these old updates. So okay. Yeah, I think let's just take a look around, see what's going on. Riker's out here in front of the house. Mark is doing some really badass exercises in his room. Kevin, Linda playing with the cat. Mary's just enjoying a sit down. Ben is in his workshop. Lucy is still practicing. John is in the library. And the library, by the way, is where all of our codex entries go. I'll show them off at a later episode when we have more of them. Not necessarily all of them, but when we've got a larger number of things to show. And of course, Grandma Margaret is in her own room carrying on with her research. So, okay, I think that's gonna be all. When we come back next time, this time, finally, we will be playing as Lucy. So, hope you had a good time. Hope to join you for the next part. So until then, take care.